Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a soft spoken haul. Just one thing very quickly before I get started with the haul, please forgive me if I keep looking over there. I finally have my HD camcorder working. I've been using my digital camera before this because I was having problems with the memory card and the formatting with my JVC. But finally I have it working, and I'm not used to looking at the screen to see myself. I'm used to looking in a mirror, so I do apologise if I keep looking over there. On the same note, I would also really appreciate it if you could let me know if you prefer my ASMR videos on this camcorder or if you prefer them on the previous camera, which I have used for all my other ASMR videos. So if you've seen any, please do let me know which quality you prefer. The sound hopefully will be a little crisper on this one, though I do apologise for any background noise, as there's not a lot that I can do about that. Now, today's haul is mainly beauty items. They are essentials, as you can tell by the title, though I'm sure some people may beg to differ as to what is essential and what isn't. But for me personally, they are essential. So I will start with the two things I bought from Tesco, and then I will do the things that I bought today from Superdrug. So the first thing that I bought from Tesco is a nail varnish. Now, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you may know that I used to paint my nails every day. I used to, or as frequently as they needed it. I used to paint them black, and I've not worn a non-black nail varnish in a long time. For quite a while I stopped wearing nail varnish. I think I just forgot to paint them one day and it just kind of snowballed from there, and I wasn't really that bothered. But I've started biting my nails again. So I decided that using nail varnish would stop me from biting them, and so far, 3 or 4 days later, it's working. So fingers crossed it's going to stay that way. This nail varnish, as I said, was from Tesco, and this is Collection. It's part of the, I believe, the rebrand for Collection 2000, and this was about £3, I think. Please forgive me if I can't remember all of the prices. And this is in Antique Rose. It's number 12. A lovely glass bottle. And that colour there on my nails is the colour that it is. I'm sure I could have worded that sentence a little better, but never mind. But I really like it. It's a sort of pinky brown, and this is 12 mils, which I think is quite a nice size for the price. And I really like Collection's products, and I do think it looks very nice. So that was the first product I bought from Tesco. And the second one is a mascara, and I'm trying to find the perfect mascara, and I'm not having any luck with it at all. This one is okay, but it's not the best. I've got it on just now. I'll show you it in a second. But this is from Maybelline, and this is the Colossal Volume Express Mascara. As you can see here, it's 100% black, and packaging makes quite a nice plastic sound. And the colour is obviously a very striking yellow. and I'll let you see the wand. It's because of the wand that I initially bought it. I was quite attracted to it. So I hope you can see that, because I can't see what I'm doing. Yes, you can. So I really like the wand. It's very thick, very fuzzy, and it looks like it would do a good job. But in all honesty, I didn't like it. I can't remember the price of it. It wasn't extortionate. I think it was about £4 or £5. I'm sure somebody can correct me on that if I'm wrong. Now I have it on just now, but technically I don't. So I'll come closer. Now the mascara I have on here, it's very spindly, which I like, but this is actually 2 different types of mascara. I actually have that first, and I wasn't happy with the results. So I put one from Sporty over the top. I can't remember the name, I apologise, but I'm not satisfied with it. So I think from now on, when I use it, I will be applying another mascara over the top. I'm not sure if that's safe or if I'm meant to do that, but it's the only way that I'm going to be happy with it. So that's the 2 items I bought from Tesco. I will now show you the things I bought from Superdrug today. So the first one definitely is an essential, and everything I bought from Superdrug has pink packaging. It's quite weird. But this is Soft and Gentle deodorant, and this is Wild Rose and Vanilla, and this anti-white marks is pretty much why I buy Soft and Gentle. Soft and Gentle is ultimately my favourite brand of deodorant. I swear by them now, because I've had deodorants where it says anti-white marks and they leave white marks, and it's just a nightmare because 70–80% of my wardrobe is black, so white marks are gonna show up. And I find personally this doesn't leave any marks on my clothes at all. It dries reasonably quickly and it's very cheap. Usually you can get the smaller bottle, which is 150ml, for £1 from pretty much anywhere that isn't Superdrug. But this was on offer in Superdrug today. This is the 250ml there, and this was £1.30 something. So I thought, it's on offer, it works out cheaper to get a big bottle, so I did, and I really like this one. And the Wild Rose and Vanilla is undoubtedly my favourite from the range. So that's great. Then I bought a new foundation. And yes, I am looking in that little window again. I do apologise if I get used to using this camera. If it works, I will get used to looking at you, not there. So this is the foundation. This is the So Matte Perfect Stay 14-hour foundation from Miss Sporty. Now, I wasn't sure if this was going to be any good because the foundation I usually use from NYC is brilliant, but I find that in the summer the coverage just isn't quite heavy enough for my liking, and I was looking for something else because, as you can see, I have 1,000,001 freckles and I don't like them. I do not like my own freckles, and I wanted something with a little heavier coverage just for the summer when my freckles come out more. And I took a risk It's £3.50 in Superdrug, so it wasn't an expensive risk. And I got this in the lightest shade, which I've taken the label off, but this is in Ivory, which is the lightest shade they do, or at least the lightest shade they do near me. And I really like it. It's got quite a dewy texture to it, which I'm getting used to because my other one doesn't. But it applies really, really well. And I like the colour of it. I have very pink toned skin, as you may be able to tell. And I think it works very, very well. So I'm very happy with this, and I really, really like the packaging for this one as well. It's quite cute, and it's got the little pump top. This is the foundation I'm wearing in this video, and I do like the coverage. Now, when I have foundation, I do like to try and get a matching face powder whenever possible. And the one that goes with the So Matte Miss Sporty is, believe it or not, the So Matte Perfect Stay Smooth Pressed Powder. And as you can imagine, I was very, very attracted to this packaging. I think it's lovely, makes some quite nice sounds, and this is in 001 light. There's light, medium and dark, so it's not the broadest range if we're being honest, but I thought it would be fine. It goes with the foundation and it's light, and I'm very pale. I did try the tester, it seemed to be fine, but I took it home and I put it on. I do have it on just now over my foundation, and now that I've tried it, I'm not as impressed as I could be, but it's not necessarily the product's fault. So I'll show you the product first. So we have a little mirror there, and you can see the temperamental camera that I'm talking about. And it comes with a little sponge which is dirty after one use, and it's actually a very, very good quality sponge, unlike a lot of the ones that come with powders. And this is the powder itself. Now it doesn't look that dark, and I will be honest, you only need a tiny amount of it for it to kind of stick to the foundation and apply a reasonable coverage, and it is very good. It blends well, it spreads evenly as I'm dabbing it. It's, it doesn't flake off my face, or at least it hasn't yet. I've only had it on a little while, but it's quite dark to say it's a light powder, and the powder I was using before is from NYC. As with the foundation, it's from the same range, and that powder is very pale. I think it may be porcelain, I'm not sure, and it makes my skin look really, really pale, but I like that, and that is the look I kind of bought it for, so I could have pale but covered skin, whereas this probably makes me a little bit darker, or perhaps my normal skin tone, rather than giving me that made up paler face. So while this product is very good, it's not as pale as I had hoped. So I think if you do have translucent skin, as it were, I think light would be too dark. But because of my freckles and the kind of pink tone that kind of makes my skin have a little bit more natural colour to it, I can get away with it. But it's not what I was hoping for, but I will continue to use it. And as I said, the coverage is very good, so that with the matching foundation was about £5.50, £6 altogether. And I'm very happy with them. in terms of the quality of the products, but not necessarily what I was looking for with this. But you know, it's hard to get exactly what you look for when obviously companies are trying to please so many people. I was looking at the what's it called? The ones from L'Oreal, you know, True Match, the True Match foundation, and there's like a billion different foundation colours, which I think is great. But I spent about 10 minutes trying to work out if I would be ivory or ivory rose, and because ivory rose is slightly darker, but it's more pink toned than ivory, and in the end I just bought the Miss Sporty one instead. But if anybody does have pale but pink freckled skin, quite an odd description, and you've used the True Match or Colour Match or True Colour, whatever it's called from L'Oreal, if you know what it's like, please let me know, and I will perhaps give it a go at some point. And then the last thing I bought today, the last thing in the haul, is also pink. Before I started wearing black all the time, pink was my favourite colour, so I still get really quite excited by anything pink. It's a bit weird. This is definitely an essential. This is the Maclean's toothpaste. Obviously my surname being McLean, I kind of, you know, I like to play with toothpaste. We used Colgate, to be honest, but this was on offer for 89p in Superdrug, and it's pink, and it's Maclean's, well, Macleans, so I got really excited. And this is the White and Shine, and let's be honest, it's the box that drew me to it. So I haven't opened it yet, so I guess we can have a little look at what's inside. I'm sure this is the most exciting thing anybody has ever hauled. Perhaps not. That failed. I can never ever open a cardboard flap without doing that. Hope this isn't too loud. And we're inside. I'm really pathetically excited about simple things. I realise I'm an adult. I was buying toilet bleach the other day, you know, just the ones that you use for the toilet every couple of days to keep it fresh, and the colour was like a turquoise colour, and it was in the shape of a duck, and I got so excited. You know, you're an adult when you're an adult. I try to be, when you get excited about simple things like ducks for the toilet. So here we have the toothpaste tube, and yes, I'm just as excited as I hoped I would be. This is, it kind of matches the packaging. Very shiny, very pink. I don't think I'll be able to smell it because it probably has a little, oh it doesn't, fresh, blue. I'm using white toothpaste just now, so I'm really excited to use blue and white toothpaste. You can tell I don't get out much just now. Too much writing stuck at the desk. Let's just pop that back in there. But yeah, I only really bought it because it was 89p, and we kind of need new toothpaste soon anyway. And Maclean's mine. Of course it's not mine, but you know, it's my name. I don't know. I get really excited because McLean isn't actually my birth name. It's not about, it's my legal name, but it's not my birth name. Yeah, that is the end of the haul. All in all, some pretty good products. I'm glad I'm one of those people who don't believe on spending like £40 on a foundation and things, because if I just took risks like I did with some of these products and they were expensive, probably would have had disastrous results. But for the most part, I'm relatively happy. Please let me know if you'd like me to do more soft spoken hauls. I enjoy these. The hauls will be of a similar nature perhaps, because I'm not spending any money at the moment that I don't need to. So that means no Bonham Carter Burton things, no Byron things. It's a big spending ban and it makes me really quite upset, but it's got to be done. Got to start saving money again. Let me know what you think. Any suggestions for future videos, whether they're ASMR or not. Let me know, as I'd love to hear what sort of videos you prefer, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.